Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is December 28th, 2022, and how are you? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe and head on over to anchor.fm/ Hello Cupcake It's Me to go check out the podcast and go check out Hello Cupcake It's Me and go give the blog some love. So, yeah. December 28th. That means we are 3 days after Christmas. How was yours? Uh, I haven't done our holiday thing yet. My my family and I were all getting together this weekend to do our whole Christmas holiday hoopla. Um, and I am really whitewashed. Let's see. That helps a little bit, but makes the video really dark. I probably should have had all this taken care of before sitting down to do the video, so let's see. There we go. Good enough. Um, anyways, yeah, so we are getting together Saturday to do our holiday hoopla and all that other stuff, and just been really kind of like, come on, let's get this done. Usually I'm not one for displacing holidays and stuff like that because in my bipolar brain, it things have to like happen when they're supposed to happen, or otherwise it just kind of throws things off for me. And like I have all the Christmas presents that I'm possibly going to be able to get already taken care of. They're just now in my way. I'm just like, okay, I'm so ready to have these done and out of my house and out of my life, and just get moving on. But yeah, just been doing really well. Monday, I had my final mental health check in with my counselor, and he's like, Michael, you are doing really well. You have a lot of, you're like really insightful. You really know what your triggers are. You have your mental health training. You are a peer counselor, so you know what to do. Like, if this is something you would tell somebody to do, then do it for yourself type situation. He's like, but if the wheels fall off the bus, hit me up. We'll get you back in here. We'll talk it out. We'll make sure that everything's good. But, you are good and established right now. And, okay. For the most part. And, the only reason I really wanted to check in with him was just to kind of get through that September to December holiday kind of blah because I usually have like really bad depression, and I'm not saying that I haven't been like upset or sad or even like kind of melancholy lately, but it's nowhere near as bad as it has been, and I am so thankful for that, and I think having the really bad depressive spell I had around this time last year and how it kind of carried over until March or April of this year really kind of made me a little gun shy about like wanting to go back into the holiday seasons and really worry about my mental health. And plus, um no matter who you are, you just need a moment to have a touchstone and like talk to somebody. And so now that I'm established with him and I can shoot him telehealth stuff, blah words. We are going to be talking via telehealth and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty nice to just have that like little touchstone there and be able to talk to him once a month or what have you, and just keep things going. So yeah, On top of that, I did a blog post yesterday on hellocupcakeitsme.com, and it's kind of like my year in uh, retrospective, and rereading it this morning, I was just like, wow, I was kind of deep in thought there. So it may come off a little like dark, or may even sound like I'm depressed, but really I'm okay. Just a lot of the things that I had been thinking about lately really came out in that post, and really got me to thinking. We lost a lot of actors and actresses and singers and songwriters, friends and family members over the last couple of years, and with the pandemic and everything, it just made life a little bit difficult, a little bit more difficult than it needed to be. And, like, not that losing a loved one is ever easy, but, it makes you stop and think and wonder, like, wow. And then I started getting to think about, like, taking that proverbial left turn at Albuquerque. Like, where would my life be right now had I done so? Uh, had I not had I not thought I fell in love and quit going to college, would I now be that English teacher that my dad wanted me to be? Or had I fallen through with my attempt of going back to college, would I now be a phlebotomist? Would I be working in the medical industry? Or would I just be working some dead-end retail job? Or, would my mental health be what it is now? Because I really do think that moving from my home state to here where I live now really did put me under a lot of mental stress and duress. And I was dealing with a lot of mental health issues at the time anyways. I was really horribly depressed. I was going through massive sickness. I didn't have any medical insurance, so I was literally just wasting away in my bedroom dying, not knowing what was going on, but knowing I was getting sicker by the day, basically. And just everything that kind of went along with that, and really not caring if I lived or died at that time. And so just like looking at all of that, if I would have, where would I be had I never moved? I guess is the main question. And so it's kind of interesting thinking back, looking at all the twists and turns in life and the decisions, and how one decision led to this, led to that, whatever. What if I made the decision to never move to Washington? What if I had decided to go to New Orleans instead? Because that was one of the places that I wanted to move to. I picked out 5 locations on the map here in the United States, and I made the choice to come north instead of going south or east. So I was, one of the places that it was like here, Philadelphia, Salem, New Orleans. Those were like the 4 places that I had kind of chosen on my map. Didn't know how I was going to get there, didn't know if I was going to have the money, didn't know any of that stuff. Like, I was taking a huge leap of faith in doing so. And it just so happened that I had friends that were already living here in Washington, and that made the choice a little bit easier for me. They said, just come and stay with us, and You know, you can live with us here until you can get on your feet, and then if you decide that you don't want to stay in Washington, you can always go from there. Just get out of California, get out of the situation you're in. So that's how I ended up here. 15 years later, I'm still here. I think it's a really good choice for me. I still want to go to New Orleans, and I still want to go visit Salem, and I would like to maybe one day go check out Pittsburgh. I have the opportunity actually to go to Illinois and go visit some family that lives there, and I know that that's nowhere near Pittsburgh or whatever, but it would give me an idea of what it's like, and I don't know. I don't ever plan on moving from where I'm at now. Like, I'm pretty rooted. I have a good support system, have amazing doctors, uh, well, somewhat amazing doctors, and I just I like it. I'm comfortable where I'm at, and I feel like this is home where I'm at. So a lot of that has just been coming up in thought, and my cat just like clawed the inside of my thigh, so that was that wince. I also reconnected with a friend of mine from high school, and we got to talking about stuff the other day, and it's the third or fourth time. Would you stop? Third or fourth time that we've talked in probably 15, 20 years. Like, the last time I talked to this friend, we were in the 10th grade. And then they transferred to a different school in the city, and I ended up moving back in with my dad, and we kind of lost touch at that point. But, you know, thank you, Facebook. So, talking to them and just bringing up old memories, and that's kind of like what picked that scab of just retrospective thoughts and stuff. So, anyways, enough of that. I just started watching. Well, not start. I just got done watching, I should say. A TV or a series on Netflix called Alice in Borderland. Now, if you're a fan of Squid Game, you're going to like Alice in Borderland. And to me, actually, Squid Game is a lot, or I'm sorry, Alice in Borderland is a lot better than Squid Game. It is got a deeper, more engaging storyline, and same kind of premise. They have to go through like all these weird games and stuff, and people get murdered and killed and die during it, and so on and so forth. And it's kind of like Hunger Games and Squid Games, and it's psychological, and it's emotional, and it's romantic, and it's this and that and the other thing, and it's just really freaking good. So if you like Squid Games, give Alice in Borderlands a try. I was really, really surprised with it, and I just finished The Witcher Blood Origins, so that's got me all excited for Season 3, and I'm hoping that since they got rid of Henry Cavill, or Cavill, however you say it, that Liam Hemsworth is going to do a good job, but we'll see what happens. Outside of all of that, and just what have you, I am working on I've been doing some art projects, and I was asked to show one of them on camera here. So I'm still working on this. I got the colors a little mixed up, but I am making these little grotesque boxes. And so this one is something new that I've done, and it feels like skin, and it's cold and wet feeling, and but yeah, I made the eyeball, put eyelashes on it, and you can see that the coloration is a little darker than everything else. But yeah, just a little the inside view of it. So I've been crafting, and I know it's very macabre and disturbing looking or whatever, but I really like the way that it's turning out. And I also am currently working on a dragon box. I still have a lot of detailing to do and painting. This is how it's supposed to hold off to the side here, but I still got some painting and things that I gotta do, and I gotta finish the box itself and then do the inside of the box. So it smells weird, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now to keep myself occupied. When I'm not doing something physically demanding, I'm doing something creatively demanding. And I have like a very small workspace here set up so that I can do my little crafting things. And I'm really loving the dragon boxes. This is the third one that I've made now, and each time I make one, it comes out a little bit better and a little bit different and a little bit like just unique. And you know, I was joking with a friend of mine yesterday. I was like, you know, you are a crafter when you're saving pill bottles to mix paint in. And this is green silicone that I am using for another project, not for I was thinking about putting it on. Actually, did I? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing my dragon box with green silicone. So I want it to feel more reptilian. Oh, I guess I did put it on here. Okay. Well, I knew that I was mixing it up last night, but I didn't like the way that the coloration was coming out. It was, as it was drying, it was way too bright of a green color and not this like beautiful uniform green that it came out now. So I think I'm going to leave it as is. And also using the silicone kind of gives it a layer of protection. So yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. So Saturday the video may be a little late. I know that today's video was late. I had so much going on. I actually got out of the house at like almost 7:45 this morning and did not get back in until about 45 minutes ago. And yeah, it's been a very long day. I did a lot of workouts and I did a lot of new exercises today at the YMCA when I was going to do my water aerobics. I did 100 sit-ups, well, 100 in the water sit-ups, but it still works all the same muscle groups as like actually coming up and doing sit-ups without like the strain on your neck and your back. I did 35 leg lifts, and that's where I lay on my back, hold on to a bar, and I take my feet from being vertical and I bring them all the way up and then I pull them back down. So I did that 35 times. And then I did my jogging, and I did 12 laps back and forth jogging, and then I did 10 laps where I run backwards, and did some overhand, like overarm swimming, did some breaststrokes where I did it really kind of quick and fast, and then did my full aerobic workout, so I'm a little sore. I overdid it today. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching along this far. And like I said in the beginning, please hit like and subscribe. Leave your comments, questions, and concerns in the comment section down below. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.